In this series, my alternate egos, Harrison and Miles, will be playing through the entirety of the Marvel Legendary deck building game, playing through each and every single expansion in chronological order, and playing through every scheme in the game. In each episode, we will select 4 random heroes to make up our starting team, and then choose one hero who will be our commander, with the goal of bringing together this mishmash of heroes into a cohesive team. We will then choose a random scheme, mastermind, villains, and henchmen, and battle it out. If we are victorious, we will have to choose one of our heroes and retire them. If we lose, one will randomly be killed. Can we survive this gauntlet of a challenge? We will see. Welcome to the Marvel Legendary Progression Series. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Marvel Legendary gameplay video. Really excited for you guys to be here today because today we are entering phase 2 of the Progression Series, Dark City. So what that means is we're going to be adding all of the heroes, masterminds, villains, henchmen, so on and so forth from the Dark City expansion into the Progression Series now, which is huge. This is a really big deal. Dark City, I think, is probably one of the most important expansions in the Marvel Legendary universe. Mainly because it is the first one, for one thing, but it also introduces so many great things into the game that are still in use today, and some of them were huge improvements into the game. One of the big things, though, we get to add a ton of new heroes into our pool of heroes to choose from. And so coming up on screen is each of them. We got great heroes in there. We got Domino, we have Nightcrawler, we got Cable, Bishop, Jean Grey. I mean, we also get a second Wolverine card, which is really cool. We're already introducing the fact that, hey, we can have multiple versions of the same hero, which is really, really cool. I'm excited for each and every single one of these heroes. None of them are real stinkers, I would say. Off the top of my head, there's none of them that make me go like, oh god, like they really mess things up or anything like that. But we also have some extremely powerful ones, like Ghost Rider's one that immediately comes to mind. He's got some extremely potent common cards. Really excited to have him into the game. So another thing that we get introduced to is going to be special bystanders. So this is a new type of bystander that when they're rescued, we get a little bit of a benefit. So for paramedic, we get to KO a wound. News reporter, we get to draw a card. Radiation scientist lets us KO any card. I mean, it adds a great layer to the game. And rescuing bystanders is probably one of my favorite things to do, just because as you gain more expansions, as you get later into the game, your bystander deck is chock full of these really great benefits. And sometimes it's like, sometimes you pull them and maybe they're not useful at the time they are. Sometimes you pull the right one, or sometimes you pull them and it's like, okay, how can I use this in order to push forward my game? So I'm really, really excited to have these guys into the deck, added into our game right now. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Why don't we get this game all set up and ready to go? I am going to try and focus on the masterminds that are added into the Dark City expansion first. So we're going to go through, I believe there's 5. I believe there's 5 masterminds that were added from Dark City. But basically, we're going to go through all of those first before we bring the core masterminds into the randomized selection, just so we can feature all of them for sure. But first thing we got to do is we have to randomly choose our 4 heroes and then choose a commander to lead them. So why don't we get that started off with our first randomized hero? Our first randomly chosen hero is going to be Domino. She is a great hero and actually shows us one of the new mechanics, one of the new things that Dark City introduced, in which is keywords. So one of our common cards, Ready for Anything, has the keyword Versatile 2. And basically that's just a shortcut for us. If we see the word versatile, what that means is that depending on what the number is, we can either use that number for damage or attack. So for example, Versatile 2 is either going to give us 2 attack or 2 recruit. It gives us that flexibility. And Domino is full of great flexible cards. I love both of her common cards. Her uncommon card is probably one of my favorites, especially just nice little synergy there is with Cyclops and his Unending Energy uncommon card, just to throw that out there. But I'm really excited to have her on the team. She does have a little bit of just a small requirement of having another X-Force hero in order to activate her common card. But honestly, even if you don't activate that, consistently, still it doesn't take up any space in your deck. Costs 1 in order to recruit it. Just a great hero. Really excited to have her on the team. Our next randomly chosen hero is going to be Cable. Now, I really do like him as a hero. He doesn't really have a strong shtick. You don't really build a deck all around Cable, but he's just solid. Provides some good recruit with a nice little bonus there. Good attack cards as well.
I especially like his Strike at the Heart of the Evil card because it just gives you a really strong boost in order to hit the Mastermind. It is a little bit of a bummer that you don't get any bonus for attacking villains in the city, but hopefully all the other heroes can come together in order to shore up that weakness as well. I am excited to see him on the team. He does give us an X-Force hero in order to activate Domino's common card, so we've got a good little synergy there for now. But while we move on to our third randomly chosen hero, which is going to be Daredevil. Now, sometimes he can be a little frustrating if you don't have cards that manipulate the top of your deck. He does provide us backflip, which is great. Basically lets us see that when we recruit a card, we get to take that card instead of putting it in the discard pile. It does go on top of our deck, and then hopefully we can use the other Daredevil cards in order to, get those bonuses since we know what the top of the deck is. He's not like my all-time favorite hero, just because I'm not a real fan of guessing things and just hoping I get it. But if we have a little bit of support for him in order to manipulate the top of our deck, I think he can be a really solid hero. So glad to have him on the team. Our last randomly chosen hero is going to be Ghost Rider. This is a huge pickup. He's probably one of the most powerful heroes in the Dark City expansion, I would say. He's kind of like the Black Widow of the expansion. I don't know. Don't flame me in the comments for that. Let me know what you guys think. But his common cards are insane. I mean, Hell on Wheels can give us 4 recruit, just like Thor's common card, and that one was a huge boost to your recruit as long as you can keep it activated. And what's really kind of nice about it is Hell on Wheels only needs us to have another Marvel Knights hero, which Daredevil can provide for us. And it's really cool. It's just a little more broader than having a specific hero class that you need in order to activate it. The big card is this other common card, which blows my mind, is Blazing Hellfire. Gives us 2 damage, and if we KO a villain from our victory pile, we get an additional 3 damage. I mean, a common card that can provide us 5 damage, which is insane. And especially in the progression series, we're not concerned about our victory points. We're not in a competitive scene. This is a cooperative game for us, and we can KO cards from our victory pile left and right and not stress about it. So he is a huge pickup. Excited to have him on the team, and I think he's going to be a really important key to us, getting the victory this time. All right, we do have our 5th hero to choose from. They are going to be labeled as the Commander. And looking over at our heroes, honestly, I had a really solid team. A lot of these don't have a lot of extremely strong requirements, at least in the common cards section, or we're already supporting them as well in terms of like Domino needed an X-Force hero. We already got Cable to do that. But so I was trying to look at someone that needed some support in order to activate their cards, and I decided to go with Forge. He has an extremely strong focus on tech heroes, and we already have some great ones. Cable provides us a common one. Same with Ghost Rider as well, and Domino. I believe she has her common card is tech as well, and her uncommon as well. So I think he's just going to thrive, and I love his cards. They're extremely versatile. Dirty Work isn't like extremely excited, but if we can stay on top of the villains of the city, take them out as soon as they enter the sewers, it's extremely strong. But I really do love his reboot card. Getting that card selection from drawing cards and discarding is wonderful. I also really love his Overdrive card. I mean, Versatile 3 that's incredible. I mean, it's just exactly what you need when you need it. It only costs 5. That isn't too bad at all. And I mean, usually I would say if you purchase a 5 costing hero, you want it to provide probably like 4 of either recruit or attack. And honestly, I'm willing to go down to 3 in order to get that versatile option as well. So these are our 5 heroes that are going to be set up for this game today. I'm really excited to get this game rolling. Why don't we move into the villain setup for now? First, we're going to set the scheme this time, and looks like we got Transform Citizens into Demons. This is going to have 8 twists in the villain deck, and we have to include 14 extra Jean Grey cards in the villain decks as well, and there's going to be no bystanders standards. So the villain deck is going to be a little extra thick with Jean Grey in there as well, because she brings in those 14 cards. We lose 2 of them from the bystanders, but that's not too big of a deal. When a twist is drawn, we're going to stack 5 bystanders next to the scheme, and those are going to be Demon Goblins. They have 2 HP, so we can basically fight the scheme in order to rescue those bystanders, and we get any effect that we get from the new special bystanders that are now in the game. And the Jean Grey cards, and the special rules is when all the Jean Grey cards in the villain deck do have their HP increased depending on how many Demon Goblins are next to the scheme. So we're going to have a lot of high HP Jean Grey cards flying around, and that could lead to them, just getting through the city just because I simply can't stop them, which is a little rough. We are going to lose if 4 of those Goblin Queen cards do escape. So let's just take a quick peek at our Jean Grey cards here real quick. We got her rare, uncommon, and common cards here. And I mean, we got some really high, we actually do have some pretty high costing ones. Three here isn't too terrible, but I mean 5 and 6, especially one of her common cards being 5. I mean, just with one twist, this automatically goes up to a 10 HP card, which is really, really rough. And then her uncommon card being 6, rare card is 7, which is nice. It's not the 8 that some other rare cards are, but that's what we're going to have to be dealing with. The Mastermind we randomly chose is going to be Stryfe. So if a Master Strike is drawn, we're going to stack that Master Strike next to Stryfe. His HP is going to increase by 1, and then each player is going to have to reveal an X-Force hero or discard a card at random. Honestly, not too bad of a Mastermind. His HP is going to be going up, so there's 5 Master Strikes, so he has a chance of being able to go up to 12 HP, which, that's pretty high, especially with us just coming out of the core box, where the highest one was 10. But as long as we can hit him nice and early, I think we're going to be doing just fine. Discarding a card at random is a little annoying, but it's not the most devastating of Master Strikes out there. Strife's always lead grip is going to be the Mutant Liberation Front, and I would say they're not too difficult. I would say Wildside does provide us a good benefit when we fight him. Rainfire can be a little difficult. He's kind of on the Mystique level that when he escapes, it does activate a Master Strike, which can be a little difficult with Stryfe, being the one, our Mastermind, because that is going to increase his HP even higher. I believe there's 2 copies of Rainfire now, so if both of those escape, his HP could go up to 14, and if we pull out the Master Strikes. But that's if we're going to go for a long game, and we're hopefully not going to be doing that this time. The next randomly chosen villain group is going to be Streets of New York. Now, there's even more high HP villains running around here, but what's really nice about them is all of them do have the bribe mechanic, which is really nice. Basically, that's another keyword, and what that means is that we can use recruit and attack in order to defeat these villains. That just gives us a great little flexibility. I mean, it does weaponize our recruit, which is extremely, really, really nice, especially in the late game when maybe you're not able to collect a lot of attack cards. You're kind of stuck in this recruit pocket, but hopefully we can use those to at least keep the city nice and clear. I do like all the villains in this. It's kind of a nice split. 2 of them provide challenges for us to get over. 2 of them provide some KO abilities, which is really nice. Just a really solid villain group, I would say. I'm not too stressed about them, but I mean, like Jigsaw with that 11 there, I mean, that could be pretty difficult. So, and lastly, we do have to get the randomly Henchmen group, and we got the Sentinels. Great Henchmen for us. Being able to fight them, KO a card, get rid of all of our gray heroes nice and early is really, really nice. I'm happy to see them in the villain group, honestly. All right, looks like we're all set up and ready to go. I'm going to get these cards shuffled up, and I will send you over to the playmat, and we will get this game on the road. All right, looks like we're all shuffled up and ready to go. We do have those Jean Grey cards in the villain deck, so it's looking a little thicker than normal, but that'll give us plenty of time to take out Stryfe here. So let's get the HQ all set up and ready to go. First up, we got ourselves a Blind Justice. This is Daredevil's uncommon card. Deals 4 damage. We choose a number, then reveal the top card of our deck. If the card is that number, we get to draw it. Not too bad, I would say. I mean, 4 damage is pretty dang sweet, and there's a chance to draw a card. Not too bad. Ready for anything? A Blazing Hellfire, I like seeing that. Hell on Wheels, and another Hell on Wheels. Not too shabby. No, not too shabby at all. All right, Miles is going to start us out. All right, Miles' first turn. Looks like we do have that 5-1, the ideal start. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Sentinel. Not too bad. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, we got ourselves that 5-1. I think we're just going to pick up this Blazing Hellfire. I mean, it's 2 damage, which is pretty sweet, and that way we get to spend all of our recruit this turn. So yeah, let's spend all 5, pick that up, and replace it with Disaster Survivalist. And that's going to wrap us up. All right, passing over to Harrison. Looks like he's going to have the 4-2 this round. Top card of the villain deck is going to be another Sentinel. Not too bad. Nice, easy start for us. All right, looks like we do have that 4-2. What should we do here? I think we're going to pick up this Hell on Wheels. Disaster Survivalist does give us 2 recruit and a little protection from Master Strikes, but this has the potential to give us 4 recruit with 1 card. So I think we're going to pick this one up. Going down to 1. Let's get it replaced with a Dirty Work. That's gonna wrap us up. All right, passing over to Miles. Looks like we got ourselves a 3 and 3. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Scheme Twist. So we're going to stack 5 bystanders next to this. We're just going to stick them underneath there. 1, 2. We're just going to stack all of those right down here. We'll just put a little marker here to tell us what we got. We can then spend 2 attack in order to fight them and rescue. And then I'll turn to a bystander and we get to rescue it. Looks like we do have that 3 and 3. I think we're going to spend this 3. Let's grab Ready for Anything. I do really like that versatile option. Going to be replaced with a Penance Stare. This is Ghost Rider's rare card. Deals 3 damage. Each player is going to KO a villain from their victory pile. You get +1 for each villain KO this way. It's activated by a Marvel Knight hero. Put one of the villains into your victory pile. Not too bad. I mean, I guess it's not that good. Never mind. I mean, that's going to give us, what, 5 damage? And his common card basically does the same thing. Yeah, not too excited about that, but I mean, it's 3 damage, and we'll probably definitely get up to 5 every single time. I think we're going to spend this 3. Why don't we take up the Sentinel for right now? I know we should keep up with this, but being able to KO one of my operatives nice and early never hurts. Let's KO that one. And I'll wrap this up. Passing over to Harrison, we got that 4 and 2. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Bullseye. When we fight him, we get to KO one of our heroes with a recruit icon and one of your great heroes with a attack icon. Not too bad. 2 heroes for fighting 1, not bad at all. All right, we got ourselves that 4 and 2. Why don't we spend this 2? Let's fight one of these these demon goblins. We're gonna rescue one of them. Down to 4. Got ourselves a standard one. I think we're going to spend all but one of these. Let's get another Hell on Wheels. Let's get that replaced with a Lucky Break. Not too, actually, that's perfect. We're going to spend that one, pick up that Lucky Break. Let's get it replaced with a Radar Sense. So I think Harrison's going to be shooting for this tech deck that I think is going to be pretty prevalent in here. All right, let's see what we got here. Looks like we did pull some good stuff here. Nice. All right, top card of the villain deck is going to be a Master Strike. So it's going to increase Stryfe's HP up to 8. Then each of us are going to have to reveal a X Factor card, or we have to discard a card at random. Let's see. So it looks like Harrison can reveal, or Miles can reveal, excuse me. Looks like Harrison cannot, so he is going to have to discard one of these at random. He'll be discarding an agent. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We might be able to hit Stryfe this turn. Holy crud. Because we do have that Sentinel in our victory pile. That's going to give us 5, 6, 7, and I could do 8. That'll give us 1 extra damage. Why not? Let's get a nice early one. So we're going to play Blazing Hellfire. We're going to KO this Sentinel from my victory pile to gain 5 attack. Sheesh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go up to 9 attack. And looks like we do have 2 recruit. Doesn't look like we can do anything with it, though. But, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go down to 1. Let's fight Stryfe. And let's see what we got. Looks like we got ourselves a Psychic Torment. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Put 1 into your hand and discard the rest. Okay, I think we can do that. So I think we're going to be taking one of these operatives. It's going to get us up to 3 recruits so we can grab something this turn. Why don't we spend this 3? Let's pick up this Disaster Survivalist. I think that's a good generic card that can go in either deck. Let's replace it with a Dirty Work. I think that's going to be it. All right, passing it over to Harrison. He is missing 1 card from the Master Strike we drew. Top card of the villain deck is going to be... Ooh, looks like we got a Psychic Search. This is the first Jean Grey... what is it? She's the Goblin Queen, right? Yeah, Goblin Queen. So her attack is going to be 3 plus the number of let's see, demon goblins that are underneath the scheme. So she's gonna be 4, 5, 6, and 7 HP. Let's get that marked right now. Okay, let's play out here. Looks like we do have a 3 and 2. Why don't we spend? Let's see. I think we want to save some of these to get into Miles's deck, and it would be good to keep on top of these. There's not a lot of stress about things escaping right now. So let's spend 2 of that. Let's fight one of these. One of these demon goblins. Down to 3. Looks like we got ourselves a standard bystander. And I think it's going to wrap us up. All right, passing over to Miles. Looks like we do have a 3 and 3. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Hammerhead. He has the Pride Mechanic, 5 HP. When we fight him, we have to KO one of our heroes with a recruit icon. All right, we got that 3 and 3 all set up and ready to go. So let's spend this 3. Let's fight the Sentinels. KOing one of my operatives. And I think we are just going to pick up one of these dirty works. I really just don't want to pass the turn and not get anything. And I would say these aren't like vital to a tech deck in order for them to be just to like make it pop off. But it's extra 2 damage. It's not too bad. It's going to be replaced with the Man Without Fear. This is Daredevil's rare card. Deals 7 damage, which is incredible. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is that cost, draw it and repeat the process. Not too bad if you can stack the top of your deck. Plus that 3 damage. I mean, heck, that's crazy. That's really good. All right, passing over to Harrison. Looks like we got a pretty stacked hand here. Top card of the villain deck is going to be another Sentinel. Okay, not too bad. Not a lot of pressure on the city right now. Okay, why don't we let's play our lucky break, drawing a card. We're going to get ourselves an operative. Ooh, man, we can probably get a rare card for sure. Let's see what we got. We got 2 + 4 activated by itself. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woof, I won't say no to that. You know what? This 7 damage is... I can't say no to that, honestly. Let's go down to 2. Let's pick up the Man Without Fear. Plus, it gets a rare card out of our HQ. It's going to be replaced with a Lucky Break. Heck yeah. Spend 1. Pick up that. Let's replace it with a Backflip. Damn, that was... Man, this is a pretty incredible game, honestly. All right, let's pass it over to Miles. Looks like we got a pretty decent setup here. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Hammerhead. Okay, let's get this scooched over. Man, can we hit him again? Yeah, okay, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jesus, oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Okay, first off, we do have 3 recruit. But yeah, so we're gonna play Blazing Hellfire. We're gonna KO the Sentinel that's in my victory pile. It's gonna get us up to a total of 5 attack. Do the versatile, going up to 7, 8, and bringing us up to 8 total. Nice. Let's spend all that. Let's hit Stryfe for the second time. Let's scrap that one. 8. And we got ourselves a Swift of Vengeance. A wound from the wound stack becomes a Master Strike that takes effect immediately. Okay, it's a little rough, so I guess this wound is gonna get played. We'll just stick that up over there. Master Strike is gonna happen, so he's gonna go up to 9 HP now, and then we all have to reveal an X Factor hero. Looks like Miles can do that. Looks like Harrison can as well, so we're all good. With this 3 recruit, let's pick up this Backflip. And let's replace it with another Backflip. All right, already got 2 hits on the Mastermind, not too bad. All right, passing it over to Harrison. Looks like we got, hopefully we can draw 1 more soldier so we can hit something in the city this turn. Top card of the villain deck is gonna be a Bullseye, another Bullseye. Oh, okay. Oh, that was 2 Hammerheads. Okay, so that means this Bullseye is going to escape. And we're gonna have to KO one of these cards here. I think I'm not really excited about Daredevil, honestly. That's 4 damage. I can't really say no to that. I can't KO this. Dirty work. We can't recruit it this turn, which is great. Yeah, I think let's get rid of Blind Justice. I don't know, it's 4 damage. You can't say no to that. What would you guys KO? Let me know. I think we're gonna get rid of this Backflip, actually. I'm not too excited about that. Let's replace that with an Infernal Chains. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's play this Lucky Break. We're gonna draw ourselves an agent. We're gonna play that. Looks like we do have 2 attack and 4 recruit. Let's spend, we do have the bribe mechanic here, actually. Yeah, we really need to stop her from escaping. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend 2 and 1, 2, and 3. Let's hit this Hammerhead here. And we get to KO one of our cards with the star icon. Let's get ourselves rid of an agent. And I think that's gonna wrap us up. Okay, passing it over to Miles. Don't have any villains on our victory pile to activate this, but hopefully we can hit something out there in the city this turn. Top card of the villain deck is gonna be a Scheme Twist. Okay, so we're gonna stack another 5 bystanders here. So that is going to bring this total up to 8, which is not good. So that's going to bring her HP up to 11. Jeez, okay, I really got to start focusing on this guy. But let's see what we got here. Looks like we got ourselves 4 recruit and 4 attack. Let's see what we can do with that. I think we're gonna, let's spend 2. Let's hit this. Let's get this Infernal Chains. Doesn't take up any room in our deck. Let's replace it with a Disaster Survivalist. Let's spend all of it but 1, and let's hit this Hammerhead. And we do get to KO one of our recruit cards. Let's get rid of an operative. And I think it's going to wrap us up. All right, passing over to Harrison. That's why I like to see that rare card right there. Bringing in 7 damage. That's crazy. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Rainfire. He has 6 HP, and when he escapes, he becomes a Master Strike that takes effect immediately. Okay. So I'm going to play Man Without Fear. It's going to give me a total of 7 damage. And I do have to guess the top card of my deck. I think I'm just going to say 0 every time right now. I think I'm just going to say 0. So, got. All right, it was Hell on Wheels, so I don't get to draw that. But we do get to play out this Hell on Wheels. Activate. It's going to give me 4 HP. Let's play. I guess I should have played Lucky Break first. But anyways, play Lucky Break. Let's get another Hell on Wheels. Let's play that. We're going to go up to 8 recruit. Let's play out these 3 as well. 1, 2, and 3. 11 recruit, 7 attack. That's insane. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down by 2. Hit one of these. Let's take that. Got ourselves a standard bystander. And sorry, how many was that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 there now. Let's get that fixed. Let's go down 2 more. Hit this again. I'm gonna go down to 6. Got ourselves another standard bystander. Sorry, that was a 6. And then let's spend the rest of the 3. Let's hit this Sentinel. Taking him out. Let's KO one of these agents. And then with this 11, yeah, I think we're gonna spend it and pick this up, right? And this deals 4. No, I don't want to do that because that's gonna take away villains from Miles's deck, and he's the only one who has the card that KOs it. So no, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go down to 3. Let's pick up this Blind Justice. And then let's replace it with a Radar Sense. Let's spend the rest of the 3. Let's pick up this Dirty Work. Let's replace it with another Dirty Work. That'll be it. All right, passing over to Miles. Looks like we got a pretty standard looking hand. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Scheme Twist. So we're going to stack another. Let's see, hold on. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's all that happens. So we're going to stack another 5. 5. Jeez, how many is that now? It's what, 11? 1, 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jeez. So 11, I mean, she's up to 14. I actually need a different die now. 14 HP. At least not a lot of those are popping up, which is great. That's gonna go to 11. So yeah, we really need to start working on that. Okay, let's play out here. Looks like we got 3 recruit, 4 attack. Let's spend all 4 of that. Let's hit these twice. We're gonna go down to 9 there, which is good. Let's get the top 2 here. Just 2 standard ones. It's going to decrease her HP down to 12. And with this 3 recruit, I think we're going to, let's spend that. Let's pick up a Disaster Survivalist. And let's replace it with an Army of 1. This is Cable's rare card. Deals 5 damage. And we can KO any number of cards from our hand. We get +1 attack for each card KO this way. It's pretty awesome, actually. And I think that's going to wrap us up. All right, passing it over to Harrison. Top card of the villain deck is going to be another Goblin Queen. So let's see, 5 + 9. That's going to be 14 damage, 14 HP. Jeez. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Well, we can give her -2 with Dirty Work. So I think what we're going to do is let's play these out. It's going to give us a 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5 + 3. So we have 5 attack and 3 recruit to play with. Let's spend all 3 of that. Let's pick up another Dirty Work. Let's replace it with a Lucky Break. With the 5, I think we just got to start whittling away at this. So we're gonna spend 4 of it. We're gonna hit this thing twice. We're gonna have the 7 here. Got ourselves a standard bystander and a news reporter. We do get to draw a card. Looks like we got, a man without fear. I'll take that. Man, won't be able to. Man, I'm off by 1, aren't I? 2, 3. I recruited this. So get out of here. 5. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Maybe, hold on, we might be able to get something off the top here. Anyways, hold on. Let me just double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 7. So we're gonna bring you down to 10. And we're bringing you down to 12. Okay, so let's play Man Without Fear. That's gonna bring us up to 8. There we go. 8 total damage. We do get to guess the top card of our deck. I think I'm gonna stick with 0. Yeah, let's go with 0. Okay, got ourselves a trooper. That's perfect. We get to do it again. Let's just go with 0 again. Looks like we have a lucky break on top. That is going to bring us up to 9 damage, though. Let's spend all 9 of that. We're going to hit Stryfe here. 3rd time. Not bad at all. Okay, we got ourselves a Tide of Retribution. Each other player has to reveal a X Factor card or hero or gain a wound. Okay. Looks like Miles can reveal with a ready for anything. And I think it's going to wrap us up. Okay, passing it over to Miles. All right, top card of the villain deck is going to be another Read Your Thoughts. Okay, we have 3 of them in the city now, which is not fun. We're going to bring her up to 12 HP. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Looks like we got ourselves 4 recruit. And we probably should make this into damage. That's going to bring us up down to 4. Looks like this Goblin Queen is definitely going to escape, unfortunately. But because, yeah, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend all 4 of that. We're going to hit this. We're going to hit 2 of these Goblin Demons. Let's get ourselves, we got ourselves 2 standard bystanders. With this 4, I think we're going to spend it. Let's grab ourselves a Radar Sense. Let's replace it with a Reboot. I think it's going to wrap us up. All right, passing over to Harrison. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Sentinel. So this Goblin Queen is going to escape, unfortunately. That does mean, let's see, I'll put this counter right here for now, I think. Actually, here, let me swap that out for this one. We do have to KO a card from the HQ. I think we're going to get rid of this Radar Sense. Let's get it replaced with Strike at the Heart of Evil. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's play a Lucky Break. We're going to draw ourselves an agent. Let's play another Lucky Break. We're going to draw ourselves another agent. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like attack's going to do me any good. So I think I'm just going to do the versatile one as recruit. That's going to give us 1. And that's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go up to 8 recruit. Where are you? There you are. And we're going to spend all 8 of that. We're going to grab Army of 1. Let's get that replaced with a Strike at the Heart of Evil. All right, that'll wrap us up. All right, passing it over to Miles. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Read Your Thoughts. So this Bullseye is going to escape. We now have 3 Goblin Queens into the city, and they're all the really, really high HP ones, which is a little rough. Actually, I think their HP is down to 10 now. Yep, 10. Let's get that all fixed up. 10. Might be able to actually hit something, possibly. Okay, well, let's play a Infernal Chains. We're going to draw a card. Got ourselves a Dirty Work. Let's see. Well, let's play Disaster Survivalist. That's going to give us 2 recruit. Then let's play Dirty Work. Give us 2 damage. That is going to reduce this Read Your Thoughts down to 8 for the turn. Well, I can take out one of those Read Your Thought. I can take out that Read Your Thought, actually, which is not terrible. Let's do it. We're going to play Blazing Hellfire. It's going to give us 2 extra damage. And we are going to KO this Hammerhead from the victory pile to get an additional 3. And 3. Let's play out both of these, bring us up to 9. Play that to get up to 3 here. So yeah, I think we're going to spend all but 1. We're going to fight this Read Your Thoughts. Do I want to do that? I think I do. Let's just do that. And then let's spend Let's see. I guess, yeah, let's grab a lucky break. Wow, it doesn't take up any room, and I do have enough X Force cards that can. I think I've been calling it X Factor this whole time, and I'm pretty sure it's X Force. So, so yeah, if you're screaming at the TV, I'll try and change that. Replaced with a Blind Justice. I think that's gonna wrap us up. All right, pass over to Harrison. We got both rare cards in hand. That's pretty freaking amazing. Top card of the villain deck is going to be a Wild Side. He has 5 HP. If we fight Wild Side in the sewers or the bank, we get to KO 2 of our heroes. That's not bad at all, but we do have all that KOing power with Army of 1 right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think let's play Man Without Fear. It's gonna give us 7 damage. And we get to guess a number. I think I'm gonna go with 3. Cause what? Let me think. Dirty Work is 3. Ghost Riders tech card is 3. I think I've recruited a handful of those already. So yeah, let's guess 3. Oh, got Dirty Work. I'm not gonna say no to that. Let's go with 3 again. Yep, got Hell on Wheels. Awesome. Let's go with 0 this time. Do I want 0? Or do I want 3 again? Let's go 0. Got ourselves, an agent, not bad. Let's go, man, this is tough. Let's go with 3 again. Why not? Okay, agent. Okay, that's gonna be on top, but we can play Blindside. We can name 0, and we get to draw that one. Not too bad. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna go up to 11. Okay, let's see. So let's play Army of 1. That's gonna bring us up to 16. Woof. Then we get to KO any cards we want. We're just gonna KO all of these great cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we're up to we're up to the 20, and I think we're just gonna carry this over for now, and then play this to 23. And his HP is actually gonna be down to 3 this turn. Sheesh. Okay. What can we do with that? I'm sure we could do plenty of it. So why don't we go, let's see. Let's go down to 14. Where'd you go? And we're going to hit Stryfe. Come on, you. Wait, oh my gosh. Can we win? I think, yeah, we could just win. All right. All right. Got ourselves a Furious Wrath. We get to reveal the top 6 cards of the villain deck. Play all Master Strikes you reveal. Okay. Hold on. Hold your horses here. Okay, what's top 6? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't think there's a way we can. No, there's no way. Nope, didn't even reveal one of them. We're just gonna put those back on top. We're gonna attack for. Let's see. I can only do it if I can do the math right. We're gonna go down to 5. We're gonna hit Stryfe again, and we're gonna win the game. Jeez! Wow. Okay. MVPs, definitely Hell on Wheels. Let's see. Yeah, okay, wow. For some reason, I felt like I had more non-great cards in that deck. But yeah, Blazing Hellfire. I mean, just Ghost Rider all around. And heck, we got some really early rare cards there. I mean, geez, what a game! Wow, that was really impressive. Okay, now comes the tough part. Let me find the other rare cards. So since we were victorious, which is incredible, and that was record time. I feel like that was probably the fastest game of the progression series that we've had so far, which is amazing. We do have to choose one of these heroes, and we are going to retire them, and we won't be able to use them unless they come out of retirement. I think that's tough though, because I feel like we didn't really get to see a lot, which is tough. So, wait, who are we missing? We're missing Daredevil. Wait, Daredevil's in here. But yeah, which one of these heroes would you say we should retire? Which one do you think just isn't, up to snuff at this point? There you are. Let me think. We really didn't get to see Forge, really at all. Ghost Rider is extremely strong. I don't really see him going. I like Domino. I've played with her on previous things, and I feel like she just has some really sweet synergies, especially her uncommon card. I don't know. It feels really, really awesome to play her. Cable, I would say he's like a solid hero, but he doesn't really bring a lot of uniqueness. I think it's going to be down to these two, maybe Forge. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be these 3. I think we're definitely keeping these. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. I know that was a quick match, but that was incredible. Hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you for the next one.